Update: my 26 male, girlfriend, 25 female, is threatening to break up with me if I don't kick my sister out. Original post. Since I posted my original post, quite a few people have messaged me asking for an update, so here it is. After my post, I had a long conversation with my girlfriend regarding us, my sister and our future. And she essentially told me that she doesn't want to be with me if it means she has to live with my sister. That she didn't sign up to live with a teenager and that I should just send my sister back. I told her that wasn't a possibility. So the next day she moved out. There's still a ton of her stuff left that she'll pick up when she rents something of her own. On my original post, many people said I should have discussed my sister moving in before she did. And maybe I should have, but my sister called me crying, so that same night I got in my car and drove 400 miles to pick her up. As much as I love my girlfriend, now ex, my sister always comes first. Also, a few have asked how long my sister will stay with me, and honestly I don't know. Most likely till she's an adult, unless our mom gets her life back on track. You did the right thing, your sister needs you. Dude, I am not discussing shit if my 13-year-old sister calls me crying saying some random man is being creepy with her in her own home. You did the right thing. You did the right thing, yet I totally understand the GF, she did not indeed signed up for this. So that was obviously dealbreaker for her and you split. I don't see that as a bad thing. Suddenly having a kid around is quite a big change. Thank God you didn't leave your sister there till get raped by your mom's BF. Your mom sucks, but you are awesome. I don't know you, but I am proud of you. Truth is, you should notifying CPS of what your mother has been doing. The solution isn't just taking your sister. If your mom goes into a spiteful rampage like most drunks, the second she lies and says you kidnapped her, your life becomes a nightmare. Because you're not her legal guardian, you can be charged or harassed at any point. The problem isn't your mom's boyfriend. It's your mother. Period. Boyfriend doesn't like when I look good. I am a 23 female, my boyfriend is 23 too. I am about 115, 5 feet 2, blonde hair etc. I don't really do much on a day-to-day. I'd say I look like a slob, no makeup, workout clothes, etc. Like once a week my boyfriend and I will go on a date, and I take this time to make myself look really good. Hair, makeup, cute outfit etc. He begins acting extremely weird when I start getting ready, and it kinda throws off the whole vibe for the night. The other day he asked if I could wear comfortable clothes. I asked why, and he said because I act like I am better than him when I dress up. First, I don't understand because he's right next to me the entire time we're out. Second, I don't even dress up, just a cute shirt and some leggings. I asked what he meant by that and he dismissed it. Not sure what this means or how to proceed from here. That's a guy who's got some insecurities to work through on his own before he starts bothering a partner with him. Your boyfriend seems insecure and controlling. Not very good qualities in a boyfriend. He is incredibly insecure and jealous and doesn't want you looking attractive in the eyes of other men. That's toxic AF. Sounds like it will become a bigger annoyance the longer you stay with him. He's obviously worried that he's going to lose you to other males who find well-kept women attractive. Don't waste your energy catering to this. Wear what you want. Your boyfriend is the last person who should make you second-guess yourself. His behavior and insecurity will be tolerable for a while, but that gets old fast. You should have the freedom to wear whatever and to look and feel cute. Sounds like the start of a miserable relationship with a guy that will try to control everything because he's insecure of himself. I had an ex that would tell me to send him pics of my outfit daily. I thought he wanted to see how cute I looked, but no. He wanted to make sure I wasn't dressed revealing. I was miserable for almost a whole year because his jealousy got worse and worse. My ex was like this. He was very controlling over what I wore. He would take me to school, and if he didn't approve of my outfit, we wouldn't leave till I changed. My advice would be to leave. My boyfriend now literally hypes me up and tells me to wear more crop tops and such. If he'll control what you wear, he'll control other stuff too. Find you a man that hypes you up. My girlfriend slept with my brother. So I, 32 male, recently got back with an ex, 32 female, 10 years apart. We're both in better places in life and are really into each other. Problem is, after we started seeing each other again, she told me that she slept with my brother 6 months ago, which I had no idea about. By this time I was really happy with where things were going, so I was feeling pretty hurt and betrayed. How do I move on with this? I'm not sure if I can look past this in the future. I'm going to say what no one else has the balls to say. She could have chosen a million other men, but she chose your brother. That's going to mean something whether you like it or not. There are billions of women out there that your brother has not banged. Go be with one of them. That would be a pass for me. There are way too many people in the world for me to date that haven't slept with a family member of mine. Plus, 6 months ago is rather recent. I think it was a month or two ago where someone posted about their significant othermaking what was allegedly a joke comparing them to their sibling. The op knew and was okay that their partner had slept with their sister because it was in the past, but after the joke, it made them begin to feel insecure. Yeah, she did do something wrong. She told him after they'd already got back together, instead of telling him up front as soon as they both knew it might be back on the cards. Some people would be okay with, some wouldn't. It's fine if you aren't okay with it and it is a deal-breaker for you. And for what it's worth, siblings' exes are off limits to me. I've had the opportunity and turned it down. She was a smoke show, she came on strong, I was tempted, I was drunk, but I wasn't going there out of respect for my bro and the fallout it could have on our relationship. There are millions of women out there, but I only have one brother. Probably why she rekindled with you. Banged your bro and remembered of the good time you had together. Now up to you if you can live a life where your brother fucked your wife at some point. How to process, cope with getting choked. Me 22 female, him 27 male. After a long argument my boyfriend choked me for a few seconds in a hotel room and after I started packing my things held me down because he didn't want me to leave. Dating 8 months. I was screaming for help and nobody came and I got on a bus and went back to my city. We broke up forever. I am shaken up and really confused and I don't know. I just don't know how to tell my brain not to overblow the situation. I know I dodged a bullet and I'm okay now, but I wanted advice on how to avoid focusing on it too much. I am not even sure what I'm allowed to feel. I just keep thinking about it, and I feel scared and so small and fucking honestly? I'm kind of absolutely destroyed from it and I feel so disrespected and angry and I really loved him like a lot. I'm gonna see my therapist but she doesn't make me feel particularly empowered. I guess that's okay. I talked to my close friends and my parents about it. But I just don't know what to do with myself. I was literally in my bed at my parents' house hugging stuffed animals and I'm scared when I'm outside and I'm so sad. Too long did not read. I'm completely destroyed from this shit. Hi there. Leaving must have taken a Herculean amount of courage. You should be very proud of yourself. In those situations the first goal is to survive, and you did that. Now the fallout will be its own hurdle as I'm sure you're experiencing from your comments on the post. Ride the wave of hugging your stuffies and pillows and scream and cry. I'm proud of you for reaching out to your therapist. I hope that they will be able to help you process all that happened. It will be a rough few weeks, months, maybe years. But with supportive people around you, I have faith in your ability to heal from this. Go to the hospital and get scanned if possible. Being choked can seriously cause brain bleeds and other issues. #ABUSERSWHO choke or abusers WHO kill. The most dangerous domestic violence offenders strangle their victims. The most violent rapists strangle their victims. We used to think all abusers were equal. They are not. Our research has now made clear that when a man puts his hands around a woman's neck, he has just raised his hand and said, "I'm a killer." They are more likely to kill police officers, to kill children, and to later kill their partners. So, when you hear, "He choked me," now we know. #YOU are at the edge of a homicide. Source. Mommy, you should not deal with this on your own. It's not about overblowing the situation, it's about dealing with trauma. If your therapist is not empowering you, find a different one. You have experienced something life-changing and that needs to be addressed. You're badass, though, for getting out. Love yourself and get good mental help. This happened to you but doesn't define you. But you need to take care of yourself. Much love. Smiling face with hearts. Smiling face with hearts. Smiling face with hearts. Smiling face with hearts. How you're feeling is a completely normal reaction to being choked. Being scared for your life, being assaulted is traumatic. Your brain doesn't recognize that you're safe yet, it's still thinking you're in danger. Look up grounding exercises on YouTube, slow your breathing and repeat to yourself that you're safe now. Be really kind to yourself. You're allowed to feel however you feel. There's not a wrong way to feel, just as long as you aren't blaming yourself. I know you feel destroyed right now, but I promise that this feeling is temporary. You will put yourself back together again. Trust yourself. Make sure your therapist is trained in working with trauma. Ask her what experience is and how she works with it. I'd recommend EMDR as it's really useful for one of traumas like this.
It's not overblown. Consider filing a police report. Strangulation increases your chances of being murdered by your partner by 500+%. Please take care of yourself.